kicker Tyler Bass has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Regular. What's that?
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Hey, tight. Half. Regular. What's that?
Allen working from the pistol. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
52. Stop. 5 wide. Hey, home. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
56.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's in! James Cook. Touchdown, Bill. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1-1, ready? Gun.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert, alert! Tight.
Here's Allen to throw. Taking off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Alert! Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
In motion, Shakir. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Tight end motioning left. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. On the ground, it's Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Give, running right. It is Mixon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Now Mixon. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. The fake spike worked.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
So this is one of those times where if you're able to catch the defense napping, sneak somebody in behind them, it's a great play. But instead, you run this, they aren't fooled, everybody's manned up, and it's a disaster. Not sure really what tipped the defense off that it was coming, but some incredible anticipation to stop this fake.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Half 56. Look out.
Throwing is Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Now Allen on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's taken in by Shakir. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Tight end going in motion here. On second down, Cook. He gets free. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Regular. Five wide. What's that?
And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, home. Alert. What's that?
Allen. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Regular. Hey, home. Hey, alert. Hey, tight. Alert! What's that?
Allen to throw. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
One, ready?
First and 10.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is hot. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Half. Alert! Middle.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
It's on!
On first down, it's Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
Alert! Half 85. Isaiah!
Here's Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Middle. 56. Alert! 56. Half 10.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Half 85. Done. Half. Sub.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Second and goal. Allen going to throw again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third and goal, here's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Burrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Middle. Off 52.
Slot receiver headed right.
Look out.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now Brown. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Pass. Regular. That's it.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Alert, alert, alert! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Hey, hold. Look out.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Regular. Hey, hold. Hey, alert. Hey, tight. Alert. Hey, tight. Look out.
On second down, Allen. His throw left side is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Off 52. Stop. Alert! Alert! What's that?
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
What's that?
Josh Allen on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Gun. Monday. What's that?
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Alert! Half 85. What's that?
On play action, Allen. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are going to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
56. Half 10.
Now Allen on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. Still going. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try by Bass. He knocks it through. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Gun. Dad.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9.
11 Thomas. Dad.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Here we go. 12, 11, MT, take. 11,
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
11 MT. 11.
They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Burrow working in the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Alert. Regular. Hey, home. Stop. Middle.
Throwing again from his own end zone. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Trying to find Ray Davis out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Alert. Off 52. Pass. Look out.
Allen from his own end zone. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Regular. 5 wide. What is that?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll run here with Mixon. A hit, and he has lost the football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Off 52. Stop. Alert! Middle. Hey, home. Alert! Look out!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And he'll take it on in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills stretch things out even further. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Burrow to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Alert! Monday. Half. Hey, tight. Alert! What's that?
On 1st down, it's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Gun. Middle, 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 middle. Miller. Middle, 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 middle. Look out.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Bengals are going to get the football at their own 23.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11, 11, 11, 11.
A run here with Mixon. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down. They will work the middle with Mixon.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Burrow. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Gun. What's that?
Here's a 1st carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Allen working from the pistol. He's looking deep for Shakir. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to...
That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to erase the memories